Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all the peeps from the cult, I welcome you back to the semi-finals of lower bracket of Amateur League weekly tournament number 162, which is taking place in 7th of June? Yes? No? Maybe? Sorry if date is wrong, because I'm doing this actually in 10th of June. Why? Because on stream I was muted, at least my opening or the greeting and everything else was muted, and I had to record this afterwards, and I might have not recorded in the first try because I got through the game and then I figured out that I didn't record it. So yeah, production failures all around the board, but we are going to have a banger TVT because that is what we are looking at right now, and it's semi-finals, so the winner goes to the finals of lower bracket and the loser falls out of the tournament. That's how it is, and you are looking at the main base of the Void Lauren, which is playing in pink color pieces, the Terran pink color pieces on the right top corner on Old Republic Ladder Edition, and she is facing another Terran, Micromaniac's Reevou, which is playing the blue colored Terran pieces on the bottom left corner. Reevou is opening with a barracks, with supply depot into barracks, into double barracks actually, and starting to provide Reapers. On the other side we have also supply depot into barracks that is providing Reaper, the command center, and supply depot number 2. The Reevou has not yet started his command center in his natural. There are two Reapers coming out. The natural has been started, and they will go their way all over the map. As we know already, Lauren is really good at the macro, so that's her strong suit. So we have to respect that. If she gets to that point of game where she can have her like 80 plus workers, like multiple bases, command centers, and yada yada everything, she will just produce the army and throw it away, and she will successfully do so in without any micro, basically just showing the army upon the opponent, and it's gonna be a masquerade there for sure. Here comes the Revo Reapers. There are 2 Reapers from Lauren defending. There is factory being built, and the 3rd command center as kind of expected. The SCV goes down. Lauren is responding, dropping Mule right now. There is actually 3rd Reaper joining in the party, which is a little bit troublesome over here. That Mule is going to go down. Lauren lifts the depots. Although the Reapers can jump up the ramp over here. That's 3 of them. There is Hellion and the starport going to be building or being built right now. The Hellion is almost done. The starport is halfway there. We have 3rd command center almost done for Lauren. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, we have 3rd barracks joining in. The factory has been started. We have already Tech Lab, which is researching steam packs. So it's gonna be quite a marine force. So we are expecting one of the most standard, I believe. It's gonna be marine siege tank exchanges for sure. The Reapers are coming here. Oh, they are finished off. There's double Hellions here from the Lauren with double Reapers. And we have tech labs coming up both on the factory and the starport. So I would say Lauren is going to start provide herself a siege tanks, and the starport will start to provide Ravens. Probably, yep, Ravens it is, exactly, and then probably the Matrix to disable the siege tanks of opposing side. There's actually Cyclone joining in, which is interesting enough. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, we have Marines clumping up, we have factory getting a reactor, interestingly enough. That is what for, the question might be to exchange with the barracks. Or maybe starport, who knows. There is a starport also being built here by the Revo. The natural is halfway saturated. Meanwhile, Lauren is already ahead in workers. That's 38 for her right now. And that's basically almost saturated natural. Yeah, here comes the disabled disabling spell. There is already one Raven out. There is Raven number 2 being built, and there is already siege tank on the way. There is a third orbital, and Lauren is going for barracks right now. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, yes, that was exactly for the starport. We have double medivacs coming up, and there's tech lab for the factory. So Reevou is going to provide his own siege tank, but there might be just a little bit of medivac action here for some aggression purposes. Lauren has been lifting the orbital and landing it down in the third base position here. And meanwhile, she is building 2 barracks to go for more units. There is double NG bay starting for her, and for Reevou we have only 1 right now. Yep, medivacs are loaded. They are flying out. We have siege tank almost out, and the marines and medivacs are joining the fray over here. And Lauren is moving a little bit out. She's starting to saturate the third base, and she's gonna switch the buildings around. There will be tech lab for the barracks. Yes, she doesn't have any steam yet. Reevou has the steam on medipacks, and Lauren doesn't have those upgrades yet, so that's a little bit of advantage for Reevou with the marine steam force. He sees the third base and he's dropping Lauren's third base. That's a 4th, 6 SCVs going down. It's 2 Ravens actually going down. That's very expensive for Lauren. That's a lot of resources lost for sure. Yeah, the marines are taking care of the third Raven here, and also for the siege tank, also the supply depot, shutting down some SCVs. Here comes the defensive force, and it's cleaning up. The medivacs are flooding out. We have another pack of marines going here from down the ramp, and we have another pack of marines coming out of the home base. So the medivacs will meet the marines, and they might try to go again. Lauren meanwhile has halfway done the +1/+1 for the bio force, and Reevou is only, yeah, he's researching only +1 weapons for his marines, for his bio force. There is steam started, and there is 2 more barracks joining in here for Lauren. There's another steam. This one is jumping into the natural. The army was busy at the third base dealing with 1 marine, and that's a lot of SCVs going down here. That's 11 of them going down, actually more, 12, and now the army has been cleared up. The Viking army, the Vikings are meeting the Viking. Those were being built here from the starport. Now it's 2 medivacs. This command center was trying to land. I didn't spot it. It's actually 4th command center for Lauren, which was trying to land down. It's burning down. Lauren needs to save it. She's repelling the attack of Reevou, and Reevou is falling back. What will happen to this command center? Yep, there are the SCVs being sent to repair it. Reevou has started +1 armor, and he is going for armory, so he will try to go, and engineering's bay number 2, so he will try to go for +2/+2. I don't see. Oh, yep, Lauren is starting the armory right now, so she can get to 2/2 also. That's a little bit delayed, but that might be explained by the armies. Lauren is scanning out if there is a 4th base being landed by Reevou. That's not yet the situation, and she is settling down her 4th base, turning it into the planetary, and saturating it with SCVs. That's the plan. She's going for medipacks and providing more army. Her army supply is a little bit ahead here. The worker count is ahead, and I would say because of her income right now, she definitely could be joining in some more production buildings and getting some more units out of them to be able to get to the max out position faster than her opponent, since her income is allowing that. I didn't spot this one again. I'm missing things out. It's a 5th base. It's turning into planetary. It's halfway there, but there are 4 siege tanks over here, and they're gonna be sieged. There are a marine bunch, and there is even 3 Vikings, so that CC might go down. and it's burning. Here comes the Marines, the defensive post. 4 siege tanks are sieging from Lauren. She's trying to fire back. That's 1 siege tank gone down. The command center did burn down, and Lauren, nice micro there, lifting the Mariners and dropping them on top of the siege tank, and so is doing the Reevou. He's flying his Vikings on top of the siege tanks, which are sieged. And as you know, if the siege tank is sieged in a super close range position, it cannot shoot. If it's unsieged, then it can shoot in the close range. So yeah, meanwhile Lauren is resettling the 5th base over here in the corner, and she's actually planning to build one more here on site. She's scanning for the 5th base from Reevou. I guess she's assuming that Reevou has the 4th. No, she has no idea that it exists, but I would say she might be assuming that it is. She's halfway down with the +2/+2, and she's going to have +1 vehicle weapons. So is Reevou having +1 vehicle weapons. His +2 will be faster. His +2 armor will not be faster. It's gonna be a little bit slower. Here comes the Reevou. He has this army. He might be missing this planetary. There is the planetary going up right now. Yeah, he's missing it out. He's going for this. He's sieging up the siege tank here at the 3rd position. There are the Marines. The orbital is lifted. The siege tank has gone down, and the Reevou's army is going in a little bit of sandwich of reinforcing army and the main army. Meanwhile, we have Marines taking care of the command center. The planetary is about to finish. Lauren did spot that, and she's trying to repair. Ooh, it's close, it's close, it's close. The planetary is finished. It's 20 HP, and the planetary is cleaning up. The mules are repairing it out. There is one more siege tank firing away on the planetary over here, but yeah, the SCVs are repairing it. Meanwhile, we have the 6th, the 7th done, the 8th almost done, so Lauren is expanding like heck. Reevou has started +3 weapons. He's almost done with +2 armor. He's going for +2 vehicle weapons. But Lauren, meanwhile, is building 2 more command centers, starting 2 more planetaries. She has finished 3 more barracks, so that's basically 8 racks right now. 6 of them are with reactors. Yeah, now they are starting to build stuff. Or 7. And we have 1 tech lab, and we have a siege tank with 1 factory and 1 starport coming up. Here comes Reevou once again with 1 more push towards the planetary that he didn't succeed to take down. There are 2 siege tanks sieged, but that's not gonna be enough force here to take down Lauren. She has almost doubled the army supply here. She has 85 workers, as you can see, and her income is quite a bit bigger. The losses here is in favor of everything. Yeah, Lauren has been efficient now. Yeah, more efficient. I don't know why. I think it might be the siege tank. Yeah, it's like 5 siege tanks more than Lauren has been gone down. Yeah, Reevou has settled his 5th base. The Lauren is deciding to push the bottom side. It might come down to this corner, because looks like Reevou is expanding this way. Oh no, he's actually trying to expand this way, but Lauren is already building command center over here. But he's sending the main army to cancel. Yeah, Lauren cancels it. Really good catch here. That will be secure. But meanwhile, Lauren is taking down this planetary, and all of these SCVs with it are going down. Meanwhile, yeah, she has planetary this corner. She's building command center at here. There are 2 command centers being built at here. I don't know why, no idea. I guess planetaries, orbitals, who knows. Yeah, they don't need SCVs, they need mules. Yeah, Reevou is almost done. That's a big choke over here, and there are 3 siege tanks over here. And Lauren is losing all of her Marines over here. Yeah, that's army. That whole army of Lauren going down. Yeah, the medivacs are saved over here. The Reevou has finished +3 weapons. He's almost done with +3 armor. He's going for +3 vehicle weapons. Lauren is only having +2 vehicle weapons, almost done with +3. +3 is also somewhere close to be done. Somewhere between the +3 armor of Reevou will be done. So Reevou has this 1 upgrade advantage right now. he is figuring out that there is this planetary going up. The planetary has been cancelled. Good catch here by Lauren, not to lose that. And she is coming in once more with the force. There's 4 siege tanks once again being sieged. There's even Liberators joining in over here, and that's gonna go down for sure. That base is going down. There are 2 orbital commands here. Yeah, that mules are all we need, and 4 siege tanks. Siege tanks are sieged. The orbitals are lifted. They're trying to escape. One of the orbitals are burning down totally, and the planetary is trying to survive by being repaired of marines. The siege tanks are focusing the planetary. Meanwhile, there is Lauren steaming in with mariners on the left side here, and she will be able to actually jump down 2 siege tanks over here fully because they focused the planetary. The planetary was repaired because of change of the focus fire. Now once again it's taking fire. Meanwhile, the reinforcements are coming out from Lauren. There is a Liberator sieging on top of the planetary, and once again the siege tanks are focusing the planetary. The SCVs are repairing. The focus fire has been changed, but all of the front line has been lost, and planetary lives, and the attack has been repelled by Lauren. She's dropping mules to actually repair it. Reevou has not resettled this 6th base. Meanwhile, Lauren has been mining this gas. She's starting to mine the top corner over here. And actually Reevou is pushing out. He's seeing that there is a planetary over here. Is he going to decide to attack it or not? What is his decision going to be? He's not killing these rocks for easy reinforcements. I think Lauren did spot with this planetary where is the Reevou's army, so she's moving all her army on top side. She's here still in front in workers, as therefore also in army. Her production is insanity right now. This is interesting jump for the Reevou. Yeah, he's stretching his army out too much. He lost the reinforcements here to the main army. He takes down the planetary though, that's good, and the reinforcements of Lauren actually took down the front side of this army. Lauren is starting 2 command centers on site immediately. She's building 2 more over here. That's 4 command centers going up. She's starting +1 air weapons here, and she's mining this corner base extremely intensively, which is a smart idea to mine the closer bases to your opponent. So if the opponent is mining out, he will try to take these bases, and they will be more mined out than the bases behind, which you can actually mine afterwards once you lose the base, if you lose the base. So that's pretty good. The Lauren, yeah, she's on I believe that's an 8 racks, 2 factories and 1 starport. Reevou is I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 barracks, 3 factories, 4 factories, 3 factories and 2 starports. So that's a little bit more production. Lauren would be using that better, I would say, because her income is a lot bigger at this position. Here comes the fight. The Vikings are landed. I think that will be a cleanup. Yeah, that's the whole army, but the army supply is basically almost equal here, even though the whole army of Lauren gone down. Here is the most, and there is a lot more in production over here. I could only imagine if Lauren had the production of Reevou, it would be completely different. Yeah, the 333 has been finished for Reevou, the 3-3 for the Lauren. She's 1 upgrade behind on vehicle weapons, but ahead in air weapons, as if she would use the Vikings. She's not actually, she's just devoting herself to marine and siege tank force. The marines are in bigger mass, I believe, bigger numbers. They are taking down the attacking force over here from Reevou. Reevou has been resettling the 6th base. He has been building the 7th command center. I don't know what he is going to try to do. Lauren is trying to make the take the command center over here for the other base. That's gonna be denied immediately. Yeah, there are marines, so that's burning down and being killed. Lauren is steaming. She's actually catching out the siege tanks over here, and that's marine force versus marine force. yeah, Lauren was a little over oversteamed, but there are 2 siege tanks is being sieged, and yeah, the reinforcements are quick enough with the steam to join in and shut down the army. Reevou is running out of money right now. He has this main base fully mining, this base fully mining, and that's 3 bases fully mining. Meanwhile, Lauren is mining 1, 2. Technically, she could be mining 3. There is 1 half, 4. There's one more half, so that's basically like 5, 6 bases. So that's like 3 times as many bases in mining, and you can see the income difference is doubling. Reevou comes to the bottom corner. He wanted to take this base, but unfortunately it doesn't have it's not free, and Lauren is here with the planetary. He takes down all the SAVs. That's 16 SAVs down the drain for Lauren. He has like 3 liberators here, no, actually 5 of them. They could be useful, but Lauren is coming in hot with the weapons, with the mariners, taking care of everything, cleaning up the liberators, the siege tanks, and everything else. There is now going to fight be up the ramp. This Reevou is sieging up 2 siege tanks. And yeah, Lauren is not sieging up, she's scanning, she's seeing what's the situation. She decides to jump it, even though there are now 3 siege tanks being sieged. She sieges up her own siege tanks, but loses all the army over here. I'm curious what is the SCV count. That's 84 SCVs done, killed by Reevou, and 19 by Lauren. And the worker count right now is equal for both parties included. There is planetary once again, there is liberator already here, it's 4 siege tanks being sieged. The Lauren is sending her reinforcements right away to get rid of this. She's jumping the army. There are 4, yeah, these 3 were unsieged, but now they are sieged back on. Reevou loses the army, but he has 1 more pack of army which is not participating in this battle, unfortunately. The marines and siege tanks are fighting over here. I believe those 2 siege tanks were sieged before Lauren even managed to think about that kind of option, and the whole fight here has been lost for Lauren. She has been resaturating this base while that fight took place. That is her priority right now. Meanwhile, Reevou has been taking this, turning into the planetary, the corner base. And that's, I believe, one of the couple mining bases here for Reevou. He's taking down the rocks. Here comes the Lauren. He's not expecting this to happen, I guess. I don't think he's paying attention. Oh yeah, there is the siege tanks. Now they are being sieged. It's 4 siege tanks. It's only 3 now, but the concave is too big here for Lauren. The army is doubling the supply here for Lauren, and Lauren is free to do something. Now what is she going to decide to do? Is she going to go for corner base, for this base? What's it gonna be? She's maxed out basically. Yeah, Reevou is scraping the bottom of barrel. Look at that. He has no money basically. He's dropping the mules desperately to get some income, but they will be dropped uselessly because look at that, the planetary is going down, and Lauren once again is on top of his economy. So it's going down. A lot of SCVs are going down right now. The corner is free, and I don't know which is the one who is planning to take this right now. I think it's gonna be Lauren. Lauren is starting 4 command centers at the same time, so I believe that this is going to be command center 2. Yeah, she has mined out almost the corner base. The gas has been mined out. There is this base still eligible for mining. This base is almost out. This base is almost out. Definitely first 2, 3 also are out. Here comes the Reevou once again for the corner. This time he will catch an SCVs. Yeah, that's a 7 SCVs more down the drain. I think it's gonna be like 100 SCVs done for the Lauren, and still she is ahead in workers. It's 82 workers to 71. Jesus, it's a crazy game. Reevou is coming here. He's getting the command centers that Lauren was building. One of them is cancelled. The planetary is going to go down. Yeah, the siege tanks once again did focus the planetary, and the Lauren did manage to catch it off guard before the refocus happened, and Marines steamed on top of them and got them down. It's yeah, also the distance mining workers were going down. What's the worker count? It's 95 for Reevou. and 47 for Lauren. So it's 95 killed by Reevou and 47 by Lauren. It's what, 150 workers going down this game. Crazy Terrans indeed. Yeah, Lauren is resettling this base. It's not being turned into planetary into anything. It's just the basic command center, and the command center is being built next to it. She has finished +2 air weapons and going for +3, and she's going actually for 3 more barracks right now, so she is increasing her production right now. Reevou comes in, kills the orbital command, no, but the command center, and kills the whole lot of SCVs basically. And that's an orbital command center, I believe, from the main base of Reevou, trying to settle here in the corner, which is already taken by the building command center. And Lauren is building command center right here on the side. And yeah, Reevou is having a lot of resources. His income is basically now to these 2 half bases. He's distance mining over here. Resources lost is in favor of him right now, but Lauren can afford it. She's floating 7k. She's sending her army as a wedge over here, the siege tanks and marines, and taking care. And it's 118 SCVs of Lauren, which has gone down to 58. More than that, was about 60 SCVs for the Reevou. Reevou has orbital floating above building command center right now. That's how desperate he is. He's gonna land it next to it. He's sending mariners in. Yeah, but Lauren is just reinforcing. The B line is coming from the base. She has 3 more barracks with reactors coming here, so it's gonna be big marine force, at least from her, if the game is gonna go in length. But I think there is no army supply for Reevou. This is the last army that he has, and it's going down. And yeah, Lauren is doubling the army supply. And she's taking down, I believe this is the only mining base. Yeah, it's almost the only mining base. Basically, it is the only mining base for the Reevou. And Reevou is saying, GG, well played. He's tapping out. And what's it gonna be? That macro of yours is gonna give nightmares. And good luck in Finalos. And indeed, her macro is indeed giving nightmares for someone like me. So yeah, GG. Lauren is moving forward to the finals of the lower bracket, and Reevou, unfortunately, is out of the tourney. See you in the next one.